morning and welcome to day 10 of Orlando.
Double digits.
I know, but we've had a good time and we've still got several days to go. I have to say, this holiday, it feels like it's gone on quite a while. I feel like we've been here for ages, which is lovely. It doesn't feel like it's gone on a blink of an eye. So yeah. So you joined us this morning ready to go to Typhoon Lagoon. So we are just going to film this little bit because we're going to leave the camera behind because I don't think there's a ton of filming we'll be able to do.
No, we'll film we'll get our phones because we don't have GoPros, so we can't go on any rides with it.
Yeah, so but we can do a bit of a kind of explore and show you around.
A tour of the area, but we'll try not to film too much because
it's not really
it's not really the place to be getting a camera out and filming. But we'll show you a couple of things that when they're there, a couple of photo opportunities you get at the entrance, which is quite cool. But yeah, we're excited to go around the lazy river, which is one of our favourite activities to do in
for sure.
Any of the parks. Yeah, the lazy river's so fun to go around there. And yeah, once we've done Typhoon Lagoon, we'll be coming back to room and getting changed because we've got a couple of dining reservations. Now the first one, we're heading to Disney Springs for Chef Art's Homecomin.
Yes.
Now we went here last time and a lot of people were saying how good the fried chicken and donuts was, but we went for the chicken sliders. Now we got one portion of them and we thought they were incredible. So much better than the actual fried chicken. So we're going to get probably a portion of them each.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, so they're going to be very tasty. We'll maybe go around Disney Springs after that for a wee bit. Then we've got to hop to Epcot. Because we're going to Space 220 Lounge. We are indeed. So that's just a little bit of a celebratory, because it is 1 year till we get married, so we're going to go there, have a nice little drink, and celebrate in Space 220. And we're excited to go up in the elevator that takes into space.
Yes,
so
exactly. Out of this world. And then we'll spend the evening in Epcot because we've not actually done that yet. So we'll catch the fireworks show. Probably get a couple of photo ops, hopefully, so that we can kind of do that. So yeah, an exciting day ahead, and we'll take you along with us.
Let's go!
Yay. So the last time that we went to Typhoon Lagoon, I think because we got the bus quite early, it did end up dropping us off at Typhoon Lagoon itself, even though it says about like the changeover at Springs. Because we're slightly later today, it has dropped us off at Springs. So what we've chosen to do, we're going to nip across to Starbucks, grab something for breakfast because we're quite hungry.
Yeah, because we looked at the menus for Typhoon Lagoon because we got quite late today because obviously we're out till 1:30 yesterday. And there's nothing for breakfast at Typhoon Lagoon, so like the menus are all just lunch menus or donuts and waffles.
Something a bit more substantial.
So we just want something savoury here that we can pick up and grab, go back to the buses so we can have something at least.
And then we'll go have a bit of a chill. At Typhoon Lagoon, you need to rent a locker. So if I press this, we've then got the option of standard and large. We're just going to go for standard, just got one bag with us. Standard. Lovely terms and conditions, which we're going to just agree. Enter the amount, so we'll need to get some cash. So we wear sand shoes, so that's just a little bit of information on where you can and can't wear them. So we have made it to Typhoon Lagoon. We have got our locker here, so we've just ditched our stuff. We'll do some filming afterwards of some of this sort of external stuff, and then we're just going to go enjoy ourselves to start. Short stint at Typhoon Lagoon, that's us done. We are now back at Springs, so we're just heading over to get the bus back to music. Typhoon Lagoon was good fun. It's always good fun. We spent quite a lot of time in the lazy river. I'd say that's probably our highlight.
Yeah, when you're in the hustle and bustle of Orlando, it's nice to have a little lazy river. Even if it's just for 20 minutes, half an hour, just going around. Good fun. Floating about. Yeah, we went on some of the rides.
Yeah, we went on Miss Adventure Falls, and then we went on Crush and Gusher, went on a couple of the ones on there. Yeah. So we did pineapple and banana.
Yeah.
Yeah, did both of those, which are good fun. They're kind of like water coasters.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. But yeah, it was nice, and then we grabbed some mini donuts as well. I just had a little bit of a look, and then yeah, because we've got our dining reservation at 3 o'clock here, we're a little bit on the clock just to get back, grab a shower, get changed, and get back here. So yeah, we'll catch up with you soon. We're back at music. Definitely music.
Definitely music. Some hilarity on the bus from the driver.
Yeah, so we're coming, so all three of the All-Star resorts are in like the same area, so it would stay on the same road, and then it's sports first for turn off, music, then movies. We were going at the bus, and at the point that's the usual turn off, the bus kept going. We literally,
everyone in the bus
everyone just kind of like looked up and was kind of like, huh? And the couple opposite us were like, oh right, okay, yeah, you're realising this too. Well, we're all sat there in silence, obviously questioning our own sanity as to if we actually misread the bus beforehand and it was actually 4 movies. But no, everybody was kind of quietly going along with it. The couple that were opposite us then, as we were pulling into movies, was like, hey driver, this is not for music.
Yeah, you sure this is right stuff?
Hey, so I'm like, oh!
It is for music, and then yeah, just did a whirl around.
Did a whirl around, so we just did a little bit of a trip, a little bit of detour. That was good fun. It was a nice few stories to tell. There was a family up the back, and the lady was saying like, I was thinking it was my pregnancy brain that I'd got on the wrong bus. So yeah, that was quite entertaining. Keeps us going.
Had a little freshen up in the room, and we are ready to go to Springs.
We are indeed again.
Homecoming for some fried chicken sliders. And we'll see what else they've got on the menu that we might fancy. But yeah, primarily for the sliders this time around. Yeah, hopefully we have a seamless journey in. We've got about 50 minutes to get there for a reservation, so hopefully make on time. And next time you see us, we'll be at Springs enjoying our homecoming.
We have made it to Homecomin. We were fine timing wise in terms of getting over from the hotel, and we were pretty fortunate with the bus as well. Our reservation was at 3 o'clock. We did wait till about 20 past to get our table, while other people were getting sat ahead of us, which was quite nice. It's fine, we're here now. So we've ordered to have a portion of the sliders each, and just a wee side as well, because it is still quite early, so it's kind of like more late lunch than anything.
That's at least 20 later on as well.
Yeah, so we might have a bite to eat there, plus as you mentioned as well to me off camera, still got some books to do and stuff too. And yeah, I would say no stuff like a gingerbread cookie too, even though that's obviously not a substantial meal. So yeah, we've got stuff like that to do. I think once we have this, we might have a bit of a wander around the springs. Because our reservation at Stage 220 is not until 20 to 8 tonight, so we've got a little bit of time to play with. So yeah, we'll let you know how it goes.
Excited for the food. Should be great.
So that is us done with Homecomin.
Yeah, it was one of the restaurants that we're most looking forward to because we did it 3 years ago. And one of the things that we had was the chicken high biscuit sliders.
Yeah.
We had a portion of them and we had a portion of the chicken and donuts. Chicken donuts we didn't really like, but we thought the high chicken sliders were incredible. So we're like, we needed to come back and we'd get portions of them each, and then maybe a side to go with them. But like, we don't like to moan about things because we're on holiday and it's great to be here and we're trying amazing things. Sadly, Homecomin today was really poor. It's busy. It's a very, very busy restaurant, but that doesn't excuse them from certain aspects. So we arrived here at 5 to 3, checked in, and then we got told to sit inside.
Which is fine, we were early, we expect to wait until the call time.
Because it's the same anywhere you go to Ahana, you got to check in, you got to wait. Ahana was seamless, whereas here, sat there, 20 minutes was gone by, and then people were going up and like, there's 3 girls that were serving on the front desk and people were going up and being like, oh, where's my table? We've been waiting ages, and then they'd be like, oh, suddenly it's just opened up.
Yeah, and they were like, oh, we're just about to call you, and then they got sat, but it basically seemed like people were only getting sat as soon as you
moaned about
mentioned anything.
Or complained about the fact that, and eventually we got sat down. First thing we noticed when I tried to sit down, it was a 4-seater table, 2 of the seats were soaking wet, and one of them that I was going to sit in had food all over it, so we had to bring the guy over to then basically get it wiped down. We
were going to swap them, but the server noticed, so the thing got wiped down instead.
Which is fine. Like, it can happen.
And we came to order, so we went through this what the specials were, which is fair enough, that's part of the rules to do that. When we came to order, Mike had said, he'd already started us off with some water. Mike had said we'd have 2 Millers, which is a sort of lager that they do. And then he asked me sort of like, oh, and what about you? And I wasn't sure if he was kind of making a joke in terms of the fact of being like, oh, well, there's 2 beers for him, like, what are you having? So I was like, I was like, yeah, just like one of each. And he was like, yeah, I know. Okay.
And the other thing as well here, we've seen it on a few vlogs, and we've kind of experienced yourself once before that, like, America's tipping culture, so you can't really get into that, but you get the impression that, you know, some of the waiters are, the more food you order, the happier they are. And if you order small things, they sort of like, are like, oh, is that all you want? So we just went for 2 quite high ciders, which are on the starters menu.
However, they're $20 each, which is the same as a lot of their main courses.
And then we ordered roasted veg, hot with potatoes.
Just to share.
And we ordered the 2 beers. And then he kind of made a face. He said, oh. And he went, well, that's super easy for me then. And then I walked off.
And just came to, it wasn't done in a nice way, it was quite, we got quite a lot of attitudes, and it's, again, I get it, like, as you say, if it's a case they're looking at the tipping element and what that's going to do for their income, like, absolutely understands, like, that's the way that it is here. But I think you can be disappointed without that affecting your service. Like, we're not going in there to like deliberately do people out with money. We're more than happy to leave like a great tip.
Because we were saying that when we went to Halloween Horror Nights, there was, we went up to the bar, we just ordered 1 can of beer, and they basically said to want to order, like, leave a tip, but the guy was like super nice, and he was giving us advice on where to go next, and what we're doing, and talking about the houses, and that's great, and I gave him like $3-4 on top of what the beer was, because the interaction with him was great. So even if you're just ordering drinks, you're ordering stars, if the service is great, you're still going to add more than enough tip on top of it. But we just
it's just a bit disappointing. I think it kind of sours the experience a little bit when you're there. You're excited to have your food, excited to have a meal, celebrating something, but it just puts a bit of a dampener on things.
And
Anyway.
we didn't have any cutlery either,
Oh,
so
yeah,
that
that's
was all
that.
just,
Yeah,
it was just kind of felt a little bit one thing after the other. But anyway,
And also
it's,
when they did bring over the beers,
the
brought
glasses were dirty.
The glasses were dirty. The beers came out, so we just drank out of the can. We don't mind that.
Yeah.
We just
But
drank
it's just, I don't understand how they could honestly put those
on the
down
table.
on the table.
Because there was big, like, I don't know if it's food, but there was a big blob, like a food stain on one of them.
Yeah, there was stains, there was definitely like food stuck to it. There was also sort of dishwasher marks, which fine, fair enough, they happen. I do also feel that for an establishment, especially when they're charging the money they do for their food, they should be replacing stuff that's marked like that. But yeah, there was actual dirt on it too. So yeah, it was not the best experience,
Yeah.
I think.
And
You quite enjoyed your food. I didn't actually really enjoy it this time. Like, it was fine.
I really like the chicken. The chicken's really
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
but that's what they're famous for. They're famous
Yeah.
for the fried chicken.
Yeah.
The biscuits this time,
So dry.
so dry. They needed a bit of like butter or garlic butter on them.
Yeah.
Or they should offer
It
you
made it
like,
so difficult to eat them.
yeah, they should offer you like a side of sauce if you need it for the biscuits. But
Well, yeah, this is the other thing as well. We didn't get granted, what we were having doesn't necessarily like warrant condiments and stuff, but there's no question with stuff like that. So
Yeah.
just
the guy, the server warmed up to us and like pointed it. It's fine. Like
well, he ignored us for most of it.
Yeah.
To be fair, compared to the tables around us. But
yeah, but we don't really mind that. Like if we just get left
Suits
onto your food, it's fine. But I just want to let you guys know that, you know, because so far we've been having really awkward service and been saying how great everything is. When there is something that's not so great, we will call it out, and sadly, our food today just wasn't.
And it's not, just to clarify for this, it's not a case where we're deliberately trying to be negative or slag them off or anything like that. It's just kind of trying to give an accurate experience of what we've had.
Yeah,
because
it's the first time we went, but it was great, and that's why we come back. And then
I
this time
know,
it's just-
so it's a bit disappointing. I think all in, I don't think it's maybe somewhere we're going to rush back to.
No.
I think
Now
there's
that-
other places that we've enjoyed a lot better.
Now that we know how amazing Boathouse is,
Yeah.
we'll be returning. That's like the one that we're going to always return to.
Yeah.
And there's other ones that Crystal Palace, for instance, like the service you get there, it's amazing. We'll call it out.
Yeah.
But then when you get somewhere that's just not up to that standard, we want to let you guys know. Just
Well, I think it's better to be realistic, because I don't see the point in being everything's all happy cheery, everything's amazing, and putting. Granted, love to put a positive spin on stuff. Like, there's no point being super negative about things. But I think where there are issues, if it was in a case, say, when you guys are thinking, oh, they've said that was great, blah blah blah, you've come along and then had a really not so great experience. That it's not a case that you feel that you're totally like alone.
to talk about some of the great stuff in there. So the beer was very tasty, refreshing.
Yeah.
The water was some of the best water we've had.
Yeah.
You know, I know that sometimes the water is a bit funny. And the decor in there, I love the decor, because if you go to the front desk, we've actually got all the signed plates.
Yeah, they were cool.
By famous actors, actresses have been in there. Like the woman who's played Little Mermaid has been there, Jodie Benson. The guy who played Coco from Miguel from Coco was in there, and he signed a plate saying like from Coco, from Miguel and Coco and stuff like that. There's loads of them all over the place. That was a nice touch, got a little video of that. But yeah, we move on. We'll go explore Springs now.
Go
and then
explore Springs
Go
and
to Space
then-
220 later on as well, which we're excited for. So yeah, we'll move on, and the rest of our night will be perfect.
Got some awesome artwork here. So we got some Pikachu, some Dragon Ball Z, and for any Taylor fans, there's plenty of her as well over here. I think, yeah, mainly all her. Some sports trucks in there too, and then we've got classic as well. Chicken Guy at the moment, as much as we've not been this trip, it is still open. It's just going under a bit of expansion. So for those Chicken Guy fans, woohoo, there's more space. So we've not had it on Guardians yet, but
Everyone's
it's following us. So after seeing this on an Instagram reel, there is a store called Sugar Boo in Disney Springs, which has got a lot of Taylor stuff. It's got a female Rage Musical cap over here. There were more caps on this the other day. And then we've got some, should have some t-shirts. Unless they've moved them or they've sold out, which is very possible. We've got Dolly t-shirt. Def Leppard. More Dolly. I
think they've sold out for the day. I think it has been very popular. I've seen a couple of reels about it, and people were snapping it up the other day when we were in too. Might just need to come back. Cute little ghosties down here. So it's very much their homeware stuff is probably the majority of their things. They've then got a couple, oh my goodness, look at that sloth. Look at the sloth. Sloth. Little cards and stuff, little note cards, cute leather bound notebooks, which are back. I've got quotes on the front. Not sure what price they are. Not sure the price, but they've got stuff like earrings too. Very Halloween, very Halloween orientated, as you would expect. Dog ghosts. Spooky t-shirts.
Definitely here for all the Halloween merch.
Oh, for sure. It's a great thing when coming at this time of year. And they've got little felt sugar skulls down the bottom too as well. It's very sweet. Just had a little look in Sephora, not filmed anything because it's absolute chaos. Not bought anything either.
Not chaos.
Oh, that's true. That's very true. But yeah, no bags for me. Nothing for me. This is very cute. It's like little pop-up cards. Wow, look at the cat. That's so sweet. Adam Toyota. I got Jack and Zero. Well, these are awesome.
Some of the treats the Amarettes have at the moment. It's Madame Mill.
So pretty.
So cool, but $20.
So just popped into Basin. This one's resort. We don't think it smells like the resorts, whereas this one is in a grand. Smells absolutely spot on. Oofed. In here you can make your own candles. So they're 2 for $40 or $25 each, and this is the size of it. And they've got awesome lip balms. We've got Nightmare Before Christmas. That's so cool. And you can also do a mix and match picking ones too. So these seem to have all the sort of Fab 4 on them. Yeah, cool. It may only be September, but we have got Christmas in the house.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, smells like a candy cane for sure. Right, this Isn't It Grand is what the candle stuff over there smelled like. I don't think it smells the same. It's very cute though. They also have solid perfumes, so again 2 for $25, $15 each. So they've got quite a number of different ones, quite cute. So we've got lemon, pink sand, satsuma. And then if you wanted to smell like a resort, we've got Isn't It Grand in this version too, and it does smell like it, which is lovely. This is pretty hilarious. Dog outfit for Hades, or Hades outfit for dogs rather. Awesome. 3 caviars, getting the love that they deserve. So style that there. So we are in Pin Traders, is that what it's called?
That's the,
Yeah.
pin trading shop then.
Pin trading shop in Disney Springs. These are the limited edition ones here, so we've got an awesome 3 caviars pin. Oh, Headless Horseman, oh my goodness, those are massive. If you can see that. Headless Horseman and what's his name again? It's the guy from the mansion, right? When you go around and he's in the graveyard. Iggy Biggy. And then little pet outfits at the bottom, that's very sweet.
I thought that was Alice.
Powder pin on the Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Yes, this is Jack, by the way. Jack-o'-lantern, but Jack-o'-lantern's too formal. You can just call him Jack. And if I cut your Halloween costume, do you have ideas? I know it's hard. I started getting that live costume on November 1st.
done at Springs for this evening.
Yeah.
So we're heading to get the bus, but we're going to get the bus to
Yacht and Beach.
Yacht and Beach.
Our fave.
So we might sit there for a little bit. We've got our resort mugs, so we can always fill those up. And then we'll be heading into Epcot shortly after that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Something interesting Hannah wants to look into, because you've seen in the France Pavilion, there's a perfume that you really like. So you're going to go in and see they have it, see what price it is, and then they do engrave it for you. So
yeah, they do free engraving. So I was checking it earlier just to see, one, that it was complimentary, and two, trying to like if it's on all the time. So it does say when you Google that it is complimentary. If you buy perfume, you can get it engraved. And it seems to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday that they have the engravers there. Now it was yesterday we were in Epcot? Yeah, yesterday when we were at Epcot. Gave the perfume a smell, actually really quite liked it. So I think I know kind of roughly how much it is, because there was another bottle which was similar. It was $150. So we'll see about this one, and we'll see if I swither and change my mind or not, which is very likely, but we'll see. But I think if I wanted to get engraved, it would have to be a today decision. So we'll go and we'll have a little nib, scout it out. So again, because I forget what we have and haven't actually covered in this vlog series the last couple of weeks, so with the buses from Springs, there's no buses that go directly from Springs to the parks and from the parks to Springs. So if you are wanting to get from Springs to a park, you will need to go to a resort. Now with that, a lot of the time it's easier to go to the resort that's closest to the park that you're trying to go to, rather than say going back, for us going back to music. That takes you out quite a way, unless you're going to Animal Kingdom, which is pretty close by. So for today we're going to Epcot. So from Epcot, the closest resorts to that are like Yacht and Beach, Boardwalk. So we tend to walk the bus to Yacht and Beach because we rather like that resort, so it's nice to go and have a little bit of a nip around. If you are going to Magic Kingdom, then it would be any of the three that are on the monorail route, so Contemporary, Polynesian and the Grand Floridian. There are also walkways that you can take if you wanted to do that, but yeah, otherwise you can hop the monorail from these resorts around to Magic Kingdom. For Animal Kingdom, that would be Animal Kingdom Lodge is the closest, but as I said, for music we are pretty close. I think if we were doing that, we would probably head back to our own resort and then head on. And for Hollywood Studios, I believe it may be Coronado Springs that's actually the closest by bus. However, you can use the Skyliner, so you can go to stuff like Caribbean Beach, Art of Animation, Pop Century, Riviera, all of the ones that are on the Skyliner route, you can do that, or you can hop from Epcot to Hollywood Studios using the Skyliner too. So it's just quite handy to know and have an idea of which routes will work for you. Similarly, since I've covered that one way but not the other way, if you're trying to get to Springs from the parks, then I believe the closest resort is Saratoga Springs. You can actually walk from there. If not, again, stuff like Art of Animation, all the Skyliner ones are pretty close by too. We quite like to, previously, like last week for us, a couple of weeks ago for the vlog, we took the bus from Magic Kingdom to the Port Orleans French Quarter because we wanted to go to venues, Scat Cats Club. So you can go to there and then you can hop the boat over to Springs, and there's other resorts that have that option too. So yeah, there's a couple of
So we've arrived at Yacht Club.
Yep.
So we're taking a seat here for 5 minutes and we'll go get some juice or water. Might get myself a nice coffee.
Sorry, plugging my face there.
And then, yeah, we're heading to Epcot.
Yeah.
Take a wander around, go to France Pavilion, and then make our way towards the 20 reservation. Yeah.
We're just taking a little pause, one because it was a little bit busy on the bus, we were just letting the crowds go, and also just to share the reality, my feet are feeling it a bit, like coping, but just kind of taking active breaks just to kind of keep it that way.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's with having like comfy shoes and everything. So I've been wearing Skechers trainers, which are super bouncy and comfy, Teva sandals. I've got my Crocs as well, which are like platform. I love not being wearing them a ton, but even with wearing comfy shoes, you do feel it. I know you're not as bad, but you've been a little bit achy and stiff too. But when you're doing like upwards of 25,000 steps a day, day after day after day after day after day, it does start to have an impact. So yeah, just make sure to look after yourselves and take breaks as you need to. Because you obviously want to get as much in as possible, but you don't want to
overdo yourself. Do yourself an injury.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people recommend that you take some time by the pool. You know, swimming can help recover your feet.
I think that's the thing. We don't tend to take a rest day per se. We more just kind of tend to build rest breaks into the day.
Yeah, plus we've got rest days when we get home before we go back to work. So.
Yeah, so we're just kind of powering through for the moment.
Yeah. We're just saying that we don't want to put you off coming in September because our first few days there was a lot of rain. The last couple of days there's not been any, hardly any.
Yeah.
It sometimes get forecasted on AccuWeather, but it's not actually arrived. You can see behind there is some grey clouds, but it's still very, very warm.
Oh,
today.
It's so muggy. I think that's the main thing I would take away from this holiday. It's been so muggy.
Yeah. So even yesterday there was a lot of sunshine. Today's been sunshine. There's a little bit of cloud coverage, but yeah, the rain seems to have stopped for the past few days, which is good. But it does also help cool you down a little bit. So yeah, September time is slap bang in the hurricane season. So New Orleans is getting hit at the moment when we're here, but there's been nothing said about Orlando. Last time we came 2 weeks later, so today, which is the 14th, would have been our day of travelling out, and that's when there was a hurricane, so it might be later in September that it starts to come in. But yeah, just if you don't see much rain in the videos, it's because it's not actually been raining the past couple of days, whereas the start of the holiday seemed to be rain, a bit of a constant. It seemed to, at one point it was going to be a total washout for some days, but yeah, you just keep powering through. You bring a poncho.
Oh, for sure. Which actually, on that topic, because I don't think I've actually mentioned it, last time when we came, we both brought like disposable ponchos, so the sort of thin ones. I can see a lizard. Sorry. I didn't particularly like those. They were very handy in terms of fact they didn't really take up any space in the bags. However, I felt that with being as warm as you are, wearing sun cream and stuff like that. There's something behind me there.
No, just absolute giant lizard over there.
Oh wow!
You might see him hopping on the ground.
Oh, that's so cool. You're a cool pet. Oh, hello.
There's one over there as well.
Oh. I don't think this camera will pick them up as well, but you can see the two dots. One's by the pillar and one's over there.
We've seen tons of lizards in this
But
holiday,
not ones like that.
They're quite small.
Yeah. Oh, running to your pal. Oh, running after your pal. Sorry, after that reptilian interruption. The lightweight ponchos, the disposable ones, oh, that's about the lizard, just a tiny one. I wasn't particularly a fan of them because between being warm and if you're wearing, see that one? Between being warm and then if you've got sun cream on as well, it makes you rather sticky. And then when the rain's pounding down, I just felt I didn't really like the sensation of the plastic against my skin. I found that actually more challenging than just the feeling of rain on me. Sensory wise, I found it really quite bothersome. And I think when you're already kind of feeling quite warm and overwhelmed, it was just a bit too much. So out of that, we made a point of buying actual pack max, which are a bit thicker, and they've been great. So you got one out of Decathlon, which is a big sort of cagoule type thing. My one's like an actual sort of pack mac, but I got in a bit of a bigger size so that it kind of like covers my backside and stuff like that. But they've been fantastic, and they fold down pretty well into the bags too, so they're easy to transport.
Yeah, and the thing with Decathlon is that they had sales on throughout the year on ponchos, so if you're in the UK, just keep an eye out. If you've still got about a year to go.
Or I mean, if you're from the UK, there's a good chance you've got a raincoat of some description anyway.
Especially from Scotland, but yeah, if you are near Decathlon, it's worth popping in every now and again to see what deals are on, because you get really cheap ponchos in there that are good quality and they'll last a lot longer than the ones you get they're selling the parks here for twice the price.
Oh, they're
you
so
know, to be
expensive.
plastic, so
Yeah, you're better to be
Yeah.
prepared.
Top tip, get a decent poncho or you'll end up with one that sticks to you and is rather uncomfortable. The boardwalk is a beaut. There's another beaut. Our favourite resort. Beach Club. Of course, Bar All Star. Beach Club.
So we are perched in our favourite little spot inside Beach Club. So this is just their marketplace, which is their sort of gift shop, and it's also got their they've got some quick service snacks in there, and they've got their drinks machine, their coffee.
They've got soda water. Yeah, soda water in the machine.
I'm sure our one maybe does. I've not looked to see one that.
We don't get soda water.
I don't know. I don't know.
No, we don't. The fancy resorts get soda water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've stopped and got myself a coffee. Now, I want Hannah to try this because I think I've discovered a wee hidden gem.
Smells nice.
Taste test.
It's nice.
So that is iced coffee. So I just go to the machine, fill up my cup mostly of ice, then pour in the Joffrey's coffee, and then that is a mix of one vanilla creamer and one hazelnut creamer.
Surprised because you don't really like hazelnut.
I know, but mixed with the vanilla, I think that actually tastes pretty damn good. So
It does. I'll give you that.
yeah, if you're looking for iced coffee, you can easily make it in the resorts. Just fill your mug of ice, pour in the coffee, you're good to go. And then you can have a vanilla iced latte by having, what's the vanilla creamer in it?
Well, that's very true. I just go for a boring ass Coke.
Boo, boo. Full fat Coke as well. Boo.
I don't like Diet Coke. I don't like Coke Zero either. It tastes funny. Stick with it. After the pirates sang in the Mickey's Not So Scary vlog about me being Hurricane Hannah, there we go, that's mine. It's wrong spelling, needs an extra H on the end. So after Michael delightfully informing you how lovely the weather's been, it seems like it's about to start chucking it down. It's got very, very dark very quickly.
Yeah, the rain's already started, it's very
Yeah.
light, but
You can feel the wind kicking up as well.
Yeah, the clouds are dark, very angry in the background, so might get a wee downpour tonight. But
Yeah,
that's
we've got
not
our
a bad
waterproofs.
statement. During the day, it's fine.
You've tempted fate, tempted the weather, but it's all good. It's all good. Hopefully, outer space has better weather. We'll see.
So I've ducked into the UK pavilion. That's a shocked face that tells you
You curious if you guess how much that is?
a wee box of Quality Street.
They can sometimes be quite expensive at home by my standards as well.
$10.
Try doubling it.
$20.
$19.85
Wow.
plus tax.
I've also got some poppets for $6 now.
Oh, 10x tea cakes.
Get these for about £1.
These are home. These are home.
Ooh,
$6.
Not too bad. Not too
Could be
bad.
worse.
Your page over here, Hannah. So Hannah loves the munchies. $3.95. So that's about £2 for a wee pack of munchies. Some Galaxy. Jelly tots. $2.20. Oh, that's not too bad.
That's you adjusting to Disney prices, Michael.
Here's some Trebor extra strong mints over there as well.
Tuna nipper.
Personally, I'm more of a soft mints kind of guy. Of course, they got shortbread. The taste of Scotland over here. Scotland.
Yeah, I think that has a very like UK vibe to them.
Yeah. These are the sort of mugs that you see in your grand's house. Oh, look at the cat one.
That's quite cute. I've seen that sort of $39.99 per mug, surely. Oh my god, I wonder what it is.
Yeah, Scottish thistle. British birds.
I think they're genuinely $40 a pop because they are marked at $40.
Let's do something from a band that just announced a world tour. We hope it lasts. The brothers don't kill each other. Here's some Oasis.
Study tickets to come to Epcot.
Let's go.
Today is gonna be the day that we're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you got to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.
Just to your point there, in terms of you could come here for what you said, for the price that some of the tickets we're going for, yes, you could probably pay to come and have your Disney.
Well, yeah. For one Oasis ticket, you probably get a flight, accommodation, and tickets to Epcot to watch that. I don't think anyone can say the year, to be fair. There's some lovely Pooh merch. Jumper. Squidgy piglet head.
Mike has been distracted by the Muppet Labs merch. How cool is this? It's like a pen version of Honeydew and Speaker. Yeah. Nice. And we've got some Remy merch too. All things food and wine.
So it's heading over to Mission Space over here because we've got our reservation for Space 220 in 10 minutes. So we'll go check in and then I'll take you up in the elevator into space.
Are you ready to go to space, my love?
I'm scared.
Oh, no.
SB1, you are clear for departure. Initiating in 3, 2, 1, liftoff.
You're riding aboard the Mark V Stellamator, the latest in space elevator engineering. Looks like we lucked out tonight. The atmosphere is clear, and we have a spectacular view of the eastern seaboard. Enjoy your journey. I'll be back in a bit with arrival information.
SB1, we are on our final approach.
Roger that. If you look above, you'll see Centauri Space Station coming into view. Once we dock, gather your belongings and exit through the open air lock. A Space 220 agent will be waiting for you.
SB1, clear for arrival.
Gravity generator active.
Unlock activated.
We are in space and our drinks have arrived. Can you see over here that it's over there? Keep getting spaceships and spacewalkers coming.
Women,
Oh,
space people.
yeah. So, what did you order?
I ordered the sunspot, so it's limey, mangoey, chili. Sounds yum.
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 Mine's called the Illumination. It's got some pop and boba there. It's like a passion fruit drink, and it comes with a very fetching pink straw.
At least you can suck up your boba.
That music did it.
Yeah, it did. There we go. Ooh, get steak.
Yours comes with a wee wand. First thoughts on your drink?
Very yummy. It's got a nice bit of heat to it.
Yeah, mine's got a really nice kick to it. They're definitely not chintzy with the alcohol in these drinks. Yes. So just to say, as Hannah danced away with a wand, when we originally booked this, it is the lounge, so there is food on offer, but they do allow you just to have drinks. So the waiter here, lovely.
He asked if we were after anything to eat, basically, and was perfectly happy with his drinks.
Yeah. He's like, oh well, no wonder because there's so much to eat down in the Food and Wine Festival, so why would you want to eat here, sort of thing. That's what he said. So yeah. So if you just want to have a wee drink here, you can. Just book the lounge. There's also some bar seats up here. There's quite a few free at the moment, so yeah, I'm pretty sure if you're coming here in an evening, you might be able to get in the lounge and just have a few drinks.
We had considered booking the dessert party to celebrate being a year until we get married. We ended up when we went to check it a second time and decided we were going to go for it. Unfortunately, it had been booked up. So we'd had a look to see what else was available, and this was, so we thought, why not? We'll give this a shot at something a little bit different. And when else do you get to celebrate in space? Really?
Yeah. And the elevator going up, what did you think?
I thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
I think you were suffering a bit.
Oh, if you're one that does not like heights, then looking down on that. If you suffer from vertigo, then it might not be for you. But yeah, it's really good fun. Really nice touch. So yeah, we'll enjoy these drinks.
was here yesterday, this is where we did our pin trading, and they have both gone, so they've clearly been popular.
Cheshire Cat was good.
It is indeed. Awesome. This one that popped up. For the Cheshire Cat. Really hovering outside the pin traders shop at the moment because we just seen someone pick up the Encanto pin, and then he might be taking it, and then someone's got their big book out that they're having a look at. This is exciting if we see it go. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. The lovely big cookie jar smashed. You break it, you buy it, and all that. Anyway, the girl that had the book there, she did just take the Encanto pin, so that's super exciting.
That's exciting. That's good. I love that. Like,
Yeah.
obviously we put it out, and then 2 seconds later somebody else takes it.
Yeah, so it also appeals to someone.
Yeah, like those characters aren't ones that we're. That well, I only bought that.
I mean, we like
set.
Encanto, but it's not one that we're like super attached to. Oh, that's so cool. That's nice to see. Awesome.
That was a lovely night at Epcot.
It was indeed. So yeah, Space 220, because I don't think we've kind of given it like a review. That was so cool.
Oh, it's wild. Literally.
Yes, haha. Obviously we've done a little bit of filming, just a little bit, because we wanted to just be able to enjoy the atmosphere, just because it's a special night for us, and I think it was a special thing to go and do.
Yeah, when it's your first time doing something, you want to sort of pay attention to it instead of constantly having your camera out to film everything.
Absolutely.
You know, the drinks were lovely, and the one was very spicy.
It was very spicy and very strong, so yeah, we were sipping that the whole way. Our server, Nicholas, was awesome. He had no issue with the fact that it was just one drink each that we had. More than happy for us to go sit and enjoy that. So he got a lovely, lovely tip. And we'll be getting a past compliment too. So yeah, it was super good. I don't think, even though we filmed some of it, it doesn't come across on film from things that we watched. It's the actual experience of sitting there, like going up in the lift and actually sitting in the room. It's so cool. So if it's something you're interested in, it definitely is something that we would recommend going to do.
Perfect experience, just going up in the lift,
Yeah.
get a drink. If you don't want to stay for the food, if the food menu doesn't really appeal to you, have a good drink, have a good mocktails.
Yeah.
Even just at the bar, the bartender was...
Oh, the bartender was awesome. We were listening into some of the stuff that was going on. It sounded like great fun. They were having a great evening. So after that, we hopped up to the fireworks because it was about 10 to 9 by that point, I think.
Yeah, it's 10 to 9. We got our photo pass in front of Guardians.
We did
because
indeed.
the Epcot
Yes.
ball was doing a
All
show
lit
on
up.
that. And then by that
Which we
point...
timed that well because they were about to stop for the rain.
Yeah. And then the fireworks started just as we got to World Showcase. So we'd never seen Luminous, first time seeing it, and I think you absolutely loved
I
it.
was greeted. It got me in the feels. It really resonated with me. I really, really enjoyed it. It was lovely.
The fireworks were stunning.
They were amazing.
Especially at the end. You know,
It's crazy.
I've not heard particularly great reviews of Luminous, but that's the first time I see it.
so good.
We've never seen it on
I love
YouTube,
it.
not done anything like that, we've not seen it beforehand. But we thought it was brilliant. We thought the whole
Music
show was
was
good.
amazing. The fireworks were beautiful. It's just so. I think it's the same for any of the shows, for anything here. They're so well choreographed. They're so well thought through. The people that work here, the Imagineering team, their brains are amazing.
And the fireworks are coming out from each World Showcase
From the
pavilion,
pavilion,
they're all flashing the pavilions. Oh, it's
Oh, it was stunning. What a lovely, lovely evening. And I think for us, it would be a lovely evening anyway, but I think the fact that for us it is a special one, knowing that it's a year until we get married, it's such
a nice day. It's a lovely way to spend it.
yeah.
So, can't fault it. It's a favourite part. Nice weekend it. Nice wee drink, nice wee fireworks show.
Well, as you said, I think it's solidified as my favourite park. Before was more Magic Kingdom. I think in this trip, Epcot's definitely taking that crown for me.
Epcot's always been mine. Yeah. It took you a bit more time to come over to the Epcot side. And yeah, so we're just going to head home now. It's a bit carnage. The park is closed now.
Yeah, so we'll
went
just
to pin
stroll over.
traders, took a bit of pin trading, which we'll put in now the footage of that. And yeah, we're going to head for the bus, head back to the resort, head for some sleep, and tomorrow will be a rope drop in Hollywood Studios.
We are indeed, for the first time this trip, very late on in the trip, but first time rope drop in Hollywood Studios, so Slinky Dink, Slinky Dog,
We're coming for you.
We're coming for you, boy.
And he's going
Hang on!
He's going to Aerosmith to
Another round of Terror Tenor.
And before it goes, you want to see the Lightning McQueen.
Yes, yes, that's getting rethemed.
Then we might hop over to Animal Kingdom.
Yeah,
dinner
because
time.
we've not shown that much love this trip.
And Epcot.
I think we're going to do an Epcot evening, yeah.
Because there's a lot more stuff we want to tick off on the Ethan Wine. Then the summer rides we've not done so far. Soarin' is one.
Yep.
And Nemo. Want to see the dolphins before they go as well.
Yeah.
So yeah. Thank you for watching today.
Yeah, a busy day ahead for the next vlog, so hopefully you'll tune in. So yeah, thank you so much again for
spending the day with us.
spending the day with us.
And we'll see you in the next one.
We'll see you soon. Bye!